I want to talk about my top side hustles that help me earn a little extra green on the side while still pursuing my education. What's up, fam? You see that I'm wearing my green money shirt. The last time I wore a shirt like this, it was the investing episode, the investing video. If you haven't watched that, make sure to click and watch that. We're gonna be talking about my side hustles, what I do to make money. I'm not rich. This disclaimer, my family's not rich. Most of my side hustles were because I needed money for my family, for myself, and just to afford expenses and school. School is expensive. I'll talk a little bit about my loans in a second, but I know we all want to prioritize our studies, but it's totally okay to want to make a little extra money on the side as long as it doesn't affect your studies or impact your studies. Just because you're going to become something because of your degree does not mean you can develop financial habits now, try to make some passive sources of income, or even work while you're going to school. But let's face it, as a student, our lives are so busy. You don't have much time to work, or for anyone else for the matter. But that's where you're actually wrong. If you tell yourself something like that right when you start school, chances are you're probably not gonna make any extra time. You're not gonna see opportunities when there is an opportunity to make money, because you develop the mindset saying that you don't have time, and if you spend any time trying to do anything else besides studying, you feel guilty and you just don't react to it. I'm actually gonna talk about my side hustles, and I'm gonna start with the side hustles that took me the most amount of time and didn't earn me as much money as I'd hoped, to my side hustles that earned me a lot more and actually took less time. The sad reality is working numerous hours for someone isn't the way to get rich quick, isn't a way to make good money. The best jobs, especially for students and pretty much everyone, is ones that don't take up a lot of your time, can be done at your own schedule, especially at home, remotely, and they pay a good amount. It is worth your time. So first one, let's start it off. In school, even in undergrad, all the way to my master's and medical school, I did work. I did work study for my school. So work study, you have to qualify for this, but any school has work study positions. You just gotta look for it and you gotta apply for them. For my school, it paid me $20 an hour, which is pretty good for an hourly rate, especially with the minimum wage in Illinois being around $10 right now, $11, I forget what it is. And I was able to do this job at home at my own pace, which was really good, so I can work whenever and be pretty efficient at my job, clock in those hours, and work from home. Those are the kind of jobs that you want to find. And that job was a research assistant. I helped with the website design. I helped with creating opportunities and finding opportunities for students for research. Something I was really passionate about, I loved looking into because it actually did benefit me in the long run. I also tutored, so it's another job, so to speak, but it depends on how you want to tutor. I think the best way is to offer your services on Craigslist or Facebook, or just the people you know. I charged around $25 an hour because of all my classes I've taken, all my experiences as a student, and I believe that was worth that much. I also worked for a tutoring company. Specifically, I tutored the MCAT and other subjects, and they paid me really well, from $35 to $45 an hour. And I wasn't working out all day, right? That would be really good wages. But it was like, I would have to go to the client's house, get paid for an hour or two, and it wasn't like that every day. It was maybe a few clients out of the week. Now there are many apps and websites connecting people to tutoring services and finding people to tutor. And actually, just a quick plug, this is not a sponsored video or anything, but I just figured I'd mention it. The Office Hours app, which I've been working with for the last 6 months really, they have this app and it's pretty much has this feature. So if you want to tutor someone, you can set your own rates. You can find people who are looking to get tutored. So, and if you're looking to find a tutor, you can do that as well. So if you're interested in that, just check out that link below. I also flip stuff. This is my own entrepreneurial spirit. I would flip whatever I used to own. Like, I'm selling my old phone right now. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm selling that on Facebook Marketplace. I think Facebook Marketplace is a secure and good place to do it. You can do Craigslist. I would say try to sell it locally first before you consider selling it to someone overseas or in a different part of the country. If someone contacts you saying they'll pay you the money after you ship it, okay, that's common sense. Do not do it. But another way to flip stuff is literally, like, I stopped by a garage sale earlier today because I saw a sign for a garage sale. You can go to garage sales, antique sales, and if they're trying to get rid of stuff that looks valuable, go to a garage sale and see if you can flip that. A simple way, Gary Vee taught this. And if Gary Vee, if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. What you do is you go to a garage sale, you get up on your phone, and you look at how much it's selling for on eBay or any other website online, and see if you can sell it and if it's worth buying it for the price that they're selling, right? Why not? Like, it's just, maybe it's a couple $100s a month, and it's not that much time out of your week, and it's really fulfilling when you do something like that. It makes you feel like a businessman. Another thing I did, which I've been really aggressive with recently because of the summer, is modeling/acting. Yep, never thought I'd say this, but I am officially a model/actor. Because I live in Chicago, there's always a bunch of projects going around. So the top 3 cities I always think that a lot of action is happening is New York, Chicago, near the LA area, but that doesn't mean where you live that there isn't opportunities just like this. You just have to be a part of the right groups, talk to the right people, and get yourself out there. I have a total of 4 agents because there's so many agencies in Chicago, and they work for finding gigs for me, and they take a portion of whatever it is that I book. I'm telling you, it's so profitable and worth your time because, I mean, I'm doing a modeling shoot for a commercial. I'm not gonna tell you which brand, but they're paying me $3,000 for a 3-day shoot, and that is a simple job to do, and it pays a lot. And I'm telling you, you don't do anything really besides just modeling and acting. It's not difficult work, okay? Once you get good at it, you get paid more and more. You won't start off with those rates right away, but there are some handsomely paid rates for even extras in TV shows, backgrounds, modeling gigs. So just apply and see if you like it. My 5th side hustle is TikTok. Now, TikTok, obviously there's a lot of money to be made from TikTok. I don't think I'm monetizing it correctly right now, but I am part of the TikTok Creator Fund. And I'd say maybe I earn around 50 to 100 bucks a month from the TikTok Creator Fund. Nothing crazy, maybe coffee money. But what really is the money is affiliates and brand sponsors, which I'll talk about in my next one. But the TikTok app is the one app that does pay me directly. I can't say Instagram does that right now. YouTube, which I hope will do that in the future, and I'll mention that at the end, hopefully will pay me at some point. But the more and more you watch my videos, the more you like, comment, subscribe, the higher the chance I can get monetized on YouTube. So then I can put the money into the channel, buy a new camera. I want to buy a new camera. I want to buy new lighting. I want to buy a bunch of new stuff to upgrade my content and keep on providing valuable content to you at scale. So the big one for me, since I built this personal brand for the past year, been working so hard with it, the big one for me is sponsors and brand deals. I've worked with multiple brands. I don't say yes to every single brand because I don't want to be selling something that I just don't believe in. It's not worth the few $100s that I can get, or like, even if they offer me a lot of money, if I know their brand isn't it for me and isn't it for y'all, why would I even sponsor it? So whatever you see in the description box below is my brands and sponsors that I've carefully selected and curated. I believe in their cause. I believe what they're giving to you in exchange for their services or signing up for the platform or whatever it is they're selling. And I'm telling you, the brand sponsors have been huge for me, right? I don't want to monetize everything on my channel, but I will at some points because I want to be able to, of course, put the money into the channel and to help out my family. I grew up not with a lot of money, y'all. And to be making money like this, it's truly a blessing. I always stay humble about it. I mean, about 2 weeks ago, I was able to buy my brother a new MacBook Air, a brand new laptop, y'all. As a student, I was like, I never thought I'd be able to do it. To see the expression on his face was worth every single penny, because I've been working so hard on personal brand, working with the right kind of brands and making money through all my different side hustles, and the money I'm saving up, I'm living in a cheap place, I'm saving it all up. I was able to buy him a laptop because when I grew up, I needed a laptop for school and I had to buy it on my own, and I wasn't able to buy the best laptop. I don't know a dang thing about a laptop, so it was nice to give him something that he actually needed for his career and for his life ahead. And I know that will reward me. The only reward I really needed was seeing his face and to see him find some utility in that. So Zane, if you're watching this, congrats again, buddy. I hope you like that laptop. But the impact I want to make on y'all will just generate income, I believe. The more impact I give to you guys, the more value, the more income that I will likely get, just because I'm doing good things and putting good things in the world. And I'm not money hungry, right? I'm not gonna always ask you for money, always ask you for all this. All I ask is your support and to like, comment, subscribe, and stuff like that, because usually those things I'm asking you to do is free. And then platforms that are hosting my stuff, they end up paying me, so there usually is no direct cost to you. The next one I'll talk about is affiliates. So brand sponsors is one thing, affiliates is a little different. Everyone talks about it, there's a lot of ways to do it. I don't recommend how some financial gurus who claim you can make thousands of dollars a month just by putting a link in your bio or whatever it is. You need an audience. And because I have an audience, I do affiliate links. So if you look in the description box, if you want 2 free stocks from Webull, you click that link, you sign up, no extra cost to you. You get 2 free stocks if you want to do that, and I get a little kickback for that. Same thing goes for any other things I'm putting in there. If you're downloading it, if you're trying out a trial for the Amazon audiobooks or for Amazon Prime for students for 6 months for free, I get a little kickback from that, and those are affiliates. And it's really nice once my content expands on YouTube and I'm posting stuff all over my different channels. It adds up. People start clicking it, signing up. Little by little, it adds up per month, and it actually becomes really good income. My thing is, I'm trying to figure out what affiliates to include. I don't want to have too many affiliate links. I want to make sure there are high quality affiliate links so people are actually getting value out of it. And if done correctly, you can make a lot of money from it. I'd say from affiliates right now, I would make a few $100s a month from affiliates. I know I could be doing it way better, but I'm figuring that out. Next thing is my website and my coaching. So if you want to check out my website after I talk about this, it's linked below. I just opened a new website. I use Squarespace to host it. The website has the products that I use in a nice little format. It also has my study schedules, which I am allowing you to download for a small fee on there. It's a study schedule that you can use to download and import to your device. You can print it and post it on your fridge, and it helps you just to stay focused for the day. Also on there is linked my coaching services. So I also want to do life coaching because I want to impact people more than just talking to a screen. I want to do one-on-one conversations with them based on my own experiences. I've been doing so much training for my mind. I've been doing so much research on how the mind works, and I've been able to implement a lot of those techniques, a lot of those mindset shifts in my own life, and I want to pass that on to people who are interested in changing their life for the better. Whoa, that was a lot. And honestly, I forget about how much I do on top of being a student. If you don't notice, I love these things, right? The money is nice, but what's so cool is that to get paid for doing stuff that I already love, like when I'm recording these videos, this is not work, y'all. This is fun. There's a system to it, right? And sometimes it's hard to like continually create content, but really seeing the products, seeing your comments, seeing me on the big screen, seeing everyone like around me making remarks and like telling me how much I've impacted their lives, this is what makes it worth it. I love it so much, and the impact that I make might even generate income. I remember in college, I worked 70 hours a week, and my 2-week paycheck, I think I made like $1,700 after taxes. And then this year, I was able to make that with one day for a commercial. I was able to make that with a couple sponsors in one day, and less work, less sweat, less blood, less tears, all that stuff. It's crazy because I always thought you had to work hard to make it big. Yes, that's kind of true, but you can also work smart. And that's the biggest tip I can give y'all when it comes to side hustles. If you like any of these side hustles, you can try it out yourself. If not, just find something that you like to do and doesn't take up too much of your time and makes you a little bit of money on the side, because it just makes you feel so good about yourself. There are many opportunities out there that are side hustles that can still be fulfilling. So make sure to blow up this video by liking, commenting, subscribing. I want everyone to see what a side hustle can be for a student. It's very possible. I want you to go out there and maximize the value you give to others and you give to yourself. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you here next time on this channel.